let's see what happens when you have a mixed number divided by a fraction. We're going to bring back our nice little friend, Mr. Area Model Box, to help us solve this. I'm going to draw a large enough box so you guys can see the numbers in it. But I have a whole number and a fraction, so I'm going to have a 2 by 1 box. So this is 1/4. And then this is going to be 2/3. Alright, so now, this is when some of you are going to be cheering, yay! Because we don't have to draw a picture of it. But you can, and I'll show you how to draw a picture. But when you get to this level, it's more of a computation thing. So this tells me I have 1 divided by 2/3. And you know, I'm really big about you writing it out, which is the same as 1/1 divided by 2/3. And here, it's 1/4 divided by 2/3. And it's very important that you put the 1/4 first, because it's part of the number, the original number when you're dividing. So, I'm going to be using our check model to get my final answers. So I'm going to have 1/1 times, and we take the reciprocal, 3/2. Then I'm going to, which is going to give me 3/2 in the end. And I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to have 1/4 times the reciprocal, 3/2, which is going to give me 3/8. So now that we've done this, we simply add the numbers up just like we do in every other area model we have. These do not have a common denominator, so we need to find one, which is 8. And so to get from 2 to 8, I'm going to multiply by 4. So 3 times 4 is going to give me 12/8, plus 3/8 gives me 15/8, which is going to give me 1 7/8 as my final answer. So, I suggest you do it this way. But for those of you who really want to know the model way, it is telling us we're going to draw 2 big circles because we have a whole fraction and a little part. We're going to divide it into 4s. We're going to divide this one into 4s. We're going to be focusing on this 1/4. Okay? So each of these pieces are divided into thirds, plus this one is divided into thirds. So if I was to count all of these pieces, I would get 3, 6, 9, 12, plus 3 more is 15, which would be my numerator. That's the total number of pieces, because remember, we're not worried about this part of the circle. It's not there. We're only worried about 1 1/4. And so now, when we do that, it's telling us that we are going to be looking at 4ths. So I'm going to come down here. The original piece was broken into 4. And then, when we multiply, we have to multiply by 2, because my numerator is 2, and that gives me 15/8. And so then that simplifies to 1 1/7/8. Well, it turns into a mixed number, 1 7/8. Either way is fine. It's your preference. I personally know that some of you are going to look at this and go, oh my gosh, that's so much easier. And some of you are going to look at this and go, what? I don't get it. So it's just a method of your choice. But you do need to at least know both methods. Bye, guys.